Hey everyone, Jose Villablanca here, the founder and CEO of HoliFit, which is an employee engagement company. And I've started this business here, which is called HoliBiz. It's a holistic approach to your business. I want to help solopreneurs grow their business as I did as a personal trainer. So ngayon, I'm gonna share some tips siguro sa mga photographers, videographers, video editors ngayon kasi as you can probably guess based on the quality, I hope it's good enough, and the work that we've done if you know about it. And we've worked with a bunch of photographers and videographers, just like personal trainers or even runners, triathletes. We turn our passion into a business. Fortunately, it doesn't really translate. So tuturuan ko kayo tips on how to be a true business person from your passion. All right, let's start with me. Kunwari, yeah, I enjoyed shooting videos of my workouts. Tapos yun, it slowly became na interested ako sa mga cameras, sa mga gear, right? And yeah, I wanted to learn more about it. So yun, I started working with video editors, with graphic designers, that's the same, photographers, learning about the gear. So, what's my point there? Hindi ko alam, nakalimutan ko. Anyway, yeah, maybe you guys can be more too technical when it comes to shooting, right? Oh, dapat ganito yung shutter speed. Oh, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna give you RAW or JPEG or yung mga ganun, right? S-Log or these things. But the clients won't understand what you mean, right? Unless they deal with a lot of photographers or videographers all the time. So, first step here is speak their language, right? Yes, we're gonna make it look beautiful. Yes, ganito yung peg mo. Ayun. And sometimes, unfortunately, a lot of photographers or videographers or even clients that I've dealt with when I hear stories from these professionals is magbibigay sila ng peg, right? Pero you always have to ask, okay, what is it here na nagustuhan mo? Is it the feel? Is it the colors? Is it ganun? Quantify it, guys, right? Hindi lang yung parang, okay, gets, pero you only got one portion of it, which is, the music or how cinematic it was. Pero yun pala yung tinutukoy nila was the area or, it wasn't the music, but it was, kunwari lang, I don't know. Yeah, the area, the vibe, the people, right? So iba yung tiningnan nyo, but you were looking at the same image or the same video, but iba ang nakuha nyo dun. All right, so the first step there is quantify it. Quantify ibig sabihin nun, right? Right, spicy, how spicy, loud, how loud, right? There's measurements of volume or loudness in terms of hotness ng, chili or spiciness. There's a measurement, right? Hindi lang spicy, mild. Mild to me might not be mild to you. That's the first step there, quantify, because I've seen so many stars, horror stars. So if you've ever wanted to turn your passion into profit, all right, you start as a photographer on weekends lang just to shoot or take videos of your friends or yourself or your vacation, right? But you have a real office job. Tapos ngayon gusto mo maging negosyo siya. This is the right video for you. I've helped myself and I have a team of employees and I turned my passion into profit as a personal trainer. So now we have a small team. So yeah, I help solopreneurs and show them how I grew my business. And hopefully you can do the same. Anyway, second tip, when you're starting out, make sure, especially pag nag-hobbies ka lang, make sure you build your portfolio para pwede mo ipakita sa clients, right? You can find your niche, right? Or niche as they call it in States or here. But in Canada, we say niche, right? Find your niche. When you specialize in something muna, it will really help with your SEO, or in other words, search engine optimization. For example, you post a lot of things on YouTube, right? YouTube is actually owned by Google, which is a search engine. So nisip ko YouTube is like a search engine or Google for videos, right? So help your algorithm and you'll be an expert in that field, right? Because a generalist, right? Specialists make more money than generalists or GPs, the doctors, right? Specialists and doctors like pulmonary or whatever, right? Terminology, right? Heart surgeon versus GP, general practitioner. Okay. So yun. And then first, you want to be a big point dito kasi is you want to be a big fish in a small pond first. And pag maliit na yung pond for you, then you be that same size fish in a bigger pond, pero then you'll still have room for growth there. Okay? So yun guys, when you start out, I highly recommend a website. It's like your business card, right? Importante siya. They'll say that, oh, seryoso tong tao na to. Right? A small investment. I know people here sa Pinas gusto nilang IG or Facebook or YouTube, but you need a website, guys, and a lead capture form para you can gain a lot of clients there. All right. So parang, here's my top 10 tips on how to, how to take great photos or what to prepare if you're gonna hire a videographer. Parang ganon. So lead capture form siya. So they'll enter their email address, boom, they get the top tips or checklist, and then you get their email address, and then you can do drip marketing. So slowly market to them. All right. That shows who's interested in you and your work. So importante yan. Next step I highly suggest, guys, is make sure you have contracts. Make sure you know how to sell. Kasi yun nga, I've worked with triathletes or swimmers or even referees, right? And they started a business in refereeing, but they don't know how to do the business. So my tip here, guys, is learn sales systems. You need to learn how to sell and marketing systems then, guys, right? Like, ano dapat, paano mag-market? How do you turn these prospects into clients? How do you have contracts, right? How do you enforce these contracts? Slowly, guys. That's why I always think it's good to have it as a side hustle and then eventually full-time. Or you work full-time for a company, do the best that you can. I even tell my staff this, do the best that you can with my company. Treat it like your company. And if ever you want to start your own business, go ahead. Right? Hindi kita pipigilan. But at least you started by growing someone else's company and use that for yourself. I'm okay with it. If you give me or HoliFit 100% and then you become my competition, okay lang yan. It'll never be a monopoly, guys. Right? Sipin mo yan, you don't want a monopoly sa Globe or sa Smart or sa Kuryente. All right? Us consumers or for everyone, it's good. It's healthy competition for us. For consumers, it's choice. Right? So yun, you really need to have systems, guys. Next is here is a marketing system. Find strategic partners, guys. So if you want to be a wedding photographer, work with wedding planners, event planners, sound systems, events, places, lights, rentals, camera rentals, right? Marami. Supplies to weddings, whatever it may be, right? If you want to do corporate, ganun din, you have to figure out who the other strategic partners are. So kunwari, me as a personal trainer, right? I would partner with chiropractors, physiotherapists, nutritionists, and we just refer each other clients, right? So ganun din, pag-isipan mo, what else do my clients need when they have this event, like a wedding or whatnot. And guys, if you're not getting referrals from your strategic partners, ikaw na lang muna magbigay. Kasi karma lang naman yan, diba? The more people give to you, mas gusto mong manlibre ulit, gusto mong magbigay. It's human nature, right? Pag nililibre ka, gusto mong nililibre yung kaibigan mo. Pag kuripot siya, kuripot ka rin sa kanya, diba? So yan, importante yan. Another thing, guys, if you have strategic partners, dapat may promo codes kayo. Right? Promo code is HoliFit10, right? Or dentist Jose, or whatever it is, right? So alam ko, when they use that promo code, it came from the dentist for me. Or kung HoliFit, then alam na it came from HoliFit. So, kasi if you have strategic partners, ako, whenever, puro inbound yung marketing namin. So when people come to us, I always ask them, how did you find us? Oh, Google, ChatGPT, ganito, ganun. All right. But when I used to do strategic marketing or partners, ayun, they give the promo code and alam ko saan nanggagaling. Because when you know where it's coming from, you will put more marketing efforts and budget, right? Resources. So that's time and money. Dun mo ilalagay, right? Whatever is working, syempre, tutukan mo dun, right? Another thing you can do with strategic partners is have a package deal, right? Done for you. You're gonna have a photographer, an editor, PA, makeup artist, ganito, lahat na yan, total package, right? It'll be a lot easier to sell to the client. And for me as a client, I think it's a lot easier to just, oh, sige, ito na yun, right? Touring, guys, another thing is, if you have a set rate, guys, print it, publish it, laminate it, frame it, whatever it. Okay? Kasi when you have a rate, stick to it, guys. Ako, pet peeve ko talaga yun na parang, magkano to? Sir, balik na lang kayo mamaya, ayusin namin to. Like, you don't even know like how much paayos ng sapatos or yung plumber or whatever. Parang hirap, ano yun, pinag-isipan mo lang, right? Dapat may set rate ka, right? Something like, sorry, gonna spend. Like, give me an estimate. So, oh sir, baka based on my time, ganito, it's gonna cost 5,000 pesos. Kasi materials, okay, at least okay na ako doon. Hindi yung parang babalikan ko mamaya. Like, nagpagawa ako ng lona or tarpaulin, mga ganun. Parang, when you have a set rate, guys, it builds trust. Ay, at least may rates na siya nakapublish. Right? Not only that, but you won't back down sa rates mo. Parang bibigyan mo discount. Bigla, sige, 50% off na lang. Sa sign up ka dito, huwag kayong malis, ma'am, sir. Right? No, guys, stick to your rates. All right? I hate it when people would drop their rates. Parang, oh man, like, kunwari, sige, gusto ko sana bumili hire nutritionist or hire photographer. Sige sir, 10K. Ay, mahal masyado, parang wag na lang. Paalis na ako. Sabi, Sir, dede, 5K na lang. Parang,
Tawad, may tawad ba yan? Tawad, wala ka namang kasalanan sa akin. Hindi ka na bibigyan.
so magkano yung kita mo doon? Laki siguro kasi you can split the bill in half kaagad, diba? So to me, parang, sheesh, ang pangat nun. Alright, so never, ever, ever do that, guys. If you're gonna do a sale, you should have a reason why. Alright. Okay, sir, sige, hindi mo afford yung 10K, sige, gawin natin 7.5. Alright, pero ito yung hiningi ko sa'yo. Because you're getting a 2.5 discount, right? You know, rate mo lang kami sa Google or maybe give us a nice testimonial and hopefully I can gain more clients because of your testimonial or your marketing efforts, which I would have spent on something else anyway. Yun, I'm okay with that. Alright, pero pag bibigyan mo sila ng discount for no reason, that just means na you're not confident in your rates or ang dami mong ang tawag nito, profit margins, right? So yun, pangit yun. People won't trust you in the long run. And you're in here for the long run, right? Yun, I think it's pretty much done. Yung pinaka-importante lang talaga, guys, is, another tip din, guys, is dress the part, right? Look professional, come on time. In fact, come early. Ako, I don't like, when I moved back to the Philippines, kasi ang init dito, kahit sa malls or wherever, for me, pinapawisan pa rin ako, naiinitan ako. So when I'm sweating, it looks like parang, you know, when people are sweating, it looks like they're hiding something or ngarag sila. So hindi all fresh. So I always show up to clients, meeting or events early so that kalmado, come there, hey, how are you doing? And, right? Ganun ka din dapat, hindi nag-rush. Kasi that doesn't show professionalism. Okay, so dress the part, come early, even for the meetings, come super early, smell good. It's grooming. Simple lang siya, guys, but snap judgment ka agad yan. Especially in the first meeting, you want to look the part. Sometimes people say, I like him, but I don't know why, pero gusto ko siya. Right? It's the way you dress yourself. It's the way you smell. It's the way you present yourself. Pwede din yun. Sometimes clients can just pinpoint. So yun, guys, if you're a photographer, if you're a videographer, if you're a solopreneur, if you're in the service industry and you want to learn more tips like these, let me know. Comment down below, like this video. Give me some feedback, right? What do you want to listen to? Email us, give us topics that we can talk about. And I'd love to help solopreneurs grow their business like I did for me. So the last tip here, guys, is systemize from the start of the process to the end. So kunwari, prospect, right? May sales funnel ka na. They sign up for your free report. They get their email for the free report. You get their email address and then you're marketing na yan. Hey, would you like a consultation? Boom, boom, boom. They book a consultation with you. You have a checklist of everything that they need or that you need from them. You sell them with integrity. You have a price list. They sign up with you. All right? Okay na yan. You deliver your work. But sorry, before you deliver your work, you manage the expectations kung kailan na ma-expect. Ganito, ganun. How many edits, how many days, how many copies, you know, hard copy ba, soft copy lang. Then you deliver it, they're happy, and boom, strike while the iron is hot. You ask them for a testimonial. Then, because they're happy, they'll give you a testimonial. You ask them to rate you on Google, My Business or Google Business, whatever they call it now, or Facebook, rate you on Facebook. I think you can still rate on Facebook. All right, the more ratings you get, you know, the more people will be like, oh, ang dami pala naka-work nito. All right, and then after you ask for testimonials, you ask for referrals. Hey, is there anyone else that's gonna get married or that needs photos for their prenup or whatever it is? Right? Pag may sistema ka, it's a lot easier to grow your business. So if you don't have a system right now and very reactive ka sa negosyo, you'll have a hard time earning more money. So yun, that's my last step. Have a system and process in place because people don't fail, systems fail. And if you're a solopreneur, you definitely need this because you wear a lot of hats. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Kung may mga tanong pa kayo on how to grow your solopreneur business, let me know. I'll show you how I grew my team. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.